All orange for the Orange Bowl. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media. Hey, coming at you with my Orange Bowl thoughts, opinion, preview, prediction. Not using StreamYard for this one. I don't have my computer up and running. Uh, well, I figured I wrote down some notes here, and I figured I'd just basically break down the basics for you today. When you look at this game, Tennessee going in the favorite, or at least they have a 57% chance to win. Clemson, the spread is -6 for the Tigers. This is an all orange bowl. Tennessee orange, Clemson orange, whatever. Clemson's ranked higher. Both of these teams finished practically 10-2 on the year. Of course, Tennessee had a big loss to South Carolina. Clemson, they lost to South Carolina. Tennessee beat Alabama this year finally. They lost to Georgia, but they beat teams like Florida. They beat Vandy. They did all this great stuff. You know, Hendon Hooker was almost a Heisman finalist, if not for maybe having a low performance and getting injured, late in the season. But speaking of Hendon Hooker, too, he has been at practice. He tore his ACL weeks back. That's what he has, is a torn ACL. So he won't play, but he has been at practice. Joe Milton, the backup quarterback, will take over. And believe it or not, some of the side of Clemson believes that they shouldn't take Joe Milton lightly. KJ Henry said this week in an interview, he said, Joe Milton will give us fits. Defensive end KJ Henry said that for Clemson. When you look at these teams, Clemson, they average about 34 points per game. They give up 20. Tennessee averages 47 points per game. They give up 23. I think these are two highly prolific offenses, and I think you're going to see that. I do think Clemson has a better defense. I think Tennessee has the better weapons with guys like Jalen Hyatt out there, and I can't think of his name, Jalen Wright, the running back. I think Tennessee's had a better and more complete offense. I think that for Clemson's side of it offensively, if any advantage they have, I like the quarterback, Cade Klubnik, a little bit better than I like Joe Milton. Even though I think both are terrific athletes and have done good for their respective teams this season. And, this is going to be a good ball game. I really believe that. I'm not sure if these teams have ever played. I didn't think to look that up. But as far as this year goes, again, Clemson averages 34 points a game. They normally give up around 20. But University of Tennessee, the Tennessee Vols, what are they doing? 47 points per game. They give up 23. You could sit there and say that Tennessee doesn't have a chance in this game because they don't have Hendon Hooker. Maybe you're right. I am not doubting Clemson. By no means. I'm not here to, persuade anyone to take Tennessee. I'm not going to tell you how to bet this game. In fact, I'm not going to bet this game because it could go either way. This game down at Miami Beach, neutral field. Who's closer down there to Florida? Maybe it's a long trip either way, obviously, but I don't know. Is Clemson a little closer to Miami than Tennessee is? That's actually a good question. I know they both got to travel a long distance, like 10 hours, but is what it is. I'll go ahead and give a score prediction. I'm going to say Tennessee does get the victory. I think they could have maybe a game-winning drive, or even if their defense steps up. Even though I like Clemson's defense more, just being a better defense. It's who is it? Wes Goodwin. the new defensive coordinator who's taken over for Brent Venables, who's at Oklahoma now. He's done a pretty fantastic job this year with what Clemson has. Guys like KJ Henry, who I mentioned, done a great job, put it all together. And, I think you've seen it come together and come to fruition, this season in big ways. So, that being said, I'm going to give a final score here. I understand Clemson has defense a little bit more than Tennessee, but we're in an offensive league, right? You got to throw the football. It could go either way. It wouldn't surprise me no matter who wins. I got to go Tennessee, though. And I'll say a final score of 37-34, whether they hit a game-winning field goal, which, good luck with that, Clemson. Could be a knuckleball. I couldn't help myself there. I really couldn't. They could win by a field goal. They could win by a touchdown. Whatever it may be. I got them winning by a field goal, 37-34, in favor of the Tennessee Vols. Either that or can they stop Cade Klubnik in a final drive? Is Clemson built on offense with the game on the line? Are they built to go down and score? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it's going to take a lot to do that. And I'll say this, for Cade Klubnik being a freshman, he's got 377 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 pick. It's not much, but I'll tell you what, he does give the offense a spark, something that, just going to be honest, and this isn't to call him out or throw him under the bus, but let's be honest, Uiagalelei didn't really do that. DJ didn't do that. He didn't really give that it factor, that spark to the offense for Clemson. Maybe like we thought he would when he first came in. But Clemson's offense has found their rhythm with Klubnik. And we'll see if Joe Milton could do the same for Tennessee. I think he can. I think that he's had all year to prepare. He's looked good when he's taken the field a little bit. And, he's not Hendon Hooker. He's not. But he's not bad either. You can't look at him and say he's a bad quarterback. You can't look at him and say, like, oh, he can't play or he can't throw. Or I think you got to give him a chance and just trust him with the game plan. I think Josh Heupel's going to have a great game plan in this game. I think that it'll come down to the wire. And again, I say 37-34, Tennessee over Clemson. Want to hear from you guys in the comments on this Orange Bowl. What do you think? Please let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. I love y'all. Peace.